Welcome back to the show, everyone. You're listening to Golf is a Four-Letter Word right here on Team 1010 KXPS. I am Francoise Rhodes, your host. Joining me in studio a year later, Kristi, it's been a year?
It has been a year. I can't even believe it. Thank you for having me.
I can't either. It seems like you were just here, and I was just talking about this tournament, the Career Builder Challenge coming up in January, but in studio here is Kristi Hanousek, and you are the volunteer coordinator for the Career Builder Challenge.
I am. It's a great, fun job to have.
Okay, now we want to get that mic a little bit closer to you. So
Is that better?
Yeah, move right into it. There you go.
There we go.
All right, thank you. Billy's over there waving and doing all these things, so we want to make sure you're up close. All right, so the tournament is coming up in January. Tournament week is, what is it, the 7th?
The 16th, Monday the 16th through Sunday the 22nd.
22nd. And all of this, I have been talking about each year you get the help of more than 1,000 volunteers. Is that around your number?
It takes a little over 1,000 volunteers to put this wonderful tournament on. And we're very grateful to all of our volunteers. They're great people.
Well, I think you've made some changes this year. There's so much that volunteers get with this tournament. I mean, there's a ton of things that go along with this. Why don't you tell everybody what's involved with being a volunteer? Let's talk about being a volunteer for the Career Builder Challenge. What's it all about?
When you're a volunteer for the Career Builder Challenge, you not only have a great time, you meet a lot of great people, you work alongside fantastic, dedicated people just such as yourselves. We provide a wonderful package. We do have a fee to volunteer, but it's reduced from last year to $30. But in that package, you get a Nike golf shirt and jacket, a choice between a hat or a visor. You get an extra guest pass that lasts for the whole week. So if you have a friend who'd like to attend the tournament, you get that extra pass. You yourself, when you're not working, get to attend the tournament and have fun. We have a commemorative pin, a Career Builder Challenge clear tote. All your meals, we have a fantastic breakfast in the morning, lunch, and then afternoon we call happy hour with some snacks.
I mean, this is crazy. I'm just going to give up my media pass and become a volunteer and go out there. I'll be right up front and center doing that. I mean, that is such a great, great program for people. First of all, I think it's a ton of fun for those that have never done it. And let's talk about those people, because sometimes it's a little intimidating. They're a little worried that they don't know what position. They're afraid that they might not have training for the position. What do you say to those folks that would love to do this, but they're just a little bit afraid to sign up because they think you want people that have been doing it year after year?
That is not the case. We love everyone, all ages. We have volunteers ranging from 16 to 90 years old. Some are brand new. We have over 200 new volunteers signed up this year alone. And we have over 13 different committees to choose from. So if you're thinking of being a volunteer, best thing to do is to go on the careerbuilderchallenge.com website and click the big green button that says Be a Volunteer. Yeah. From there, you can look at over all the committees we have, and there really is something for everyone, whether you'd like to try being a marshal or if you'd like to work in hospitality. Admissions is really fun because you're the first person the guests see when they walk through the gate, and it's very exciting. There is really literally something for everyone. No experience is necessary. We hold a training day for each committee prior to the tournament. We will place you in the right spot for you so that you have the best experience possible.
It just is so much fun, folks, really. If you haven't done it in many years, now's your time to sign up again. If you've never done it at all, now is your time to sign up. And for those, I know you have so many volunteers. A large percentage of your volunteers have been doing this year after year.
We have volunteers that are first-time volunteers to over 20 years of volunteering with us. Last year, we had a volunteer celebrate his 40th year with us. Once we get you, we don't let you go.
Yeah. Well, and you don't want to go because I know folks that have volunteered and love this tournament. It's very near and dear to them. There's been a lot of changes. Of course, Career Builder is in now, Career Builder Challenge. We have Nick Raffaella, who I just love. He's doing a phenomenal job. He's so excited. He's bringing back an excitement to the tournament tournament.
Yes.
It sort of lost a little bit. We have Phil Mickelson coming in as the ambassador.
Yes.
New golf courses, new fresh looks, so many new programs now surrounding this tournament, and I'm just really, really loving it.
We are all loving it, and we're all excited. All those additions you mentioned are exciting for us. It's put new passion and drive for all of the staff members. We're very excited. I think once the fans walk through the entrance gate, they're going to have a really exciting new upbeat fan experience. There's going to be something for everybody there, not just volunteers, but the fans themselves are going to have a great time.
Well, and the course, the stadium course, lots of drama there. Bob Hope, we didn't forget Bob Hope, and you never forget the fact that so many dollars have been raised, more than $2.14 billion raised to date. Volunteers have helped spread locally $57 million for local charities since the inception here.
Yes.
So in your volunteer challenge, we're going to talk about that in a second. That's raised a lot of money. But this tournament itself has raised so much money for local charities here in the Coachella Valley, which is huge.
Oh, it is huge. We have over 40 charities local that we help support each year. And it's the passion that the charities have for the tournament and their involvement too is just great. You can walk into the tournament site and walk down Charity Row, and you'll get a real feel for how much good this tournament does for the local valley.
Well, and the number I said, the folks, the $2.14 billion, that has been raised by the PGA Tour in their tournaments, and those are the dollars that have gone to charities all across the country. And to do all this, though, to have all these tournaments, they need volunteers.
We need volunteers. We need passionate, hardworking, excited volunteers, and that's what you'll find if you're a volunteer for the Career Builder Challenge, just how much passion our volunteers have. And we also are bringing back the return of the PGA Tour Volunteer Challenge that you mentioned.
Talk about that. Tell us about that.
That is a great kind of a friendly vote for me competition, but it's conducted over 16 PGA Tour tournaments throughout the year. We are the first on the list, and it's a friendly vote for me competition between volunteers. They get their friends and family to vote for them as their favorite volunteer. At the end of our tournament on Saturday is the close of the challenge. The volunteer with the most votes gets the opportunity to present a check from our sponsor in the amount of $10,000 to their favorite charity that they're supporting. And I have to tell you, it gets very competitive and it's a lot of fun. But we need the help of everybody to vote. Not only they can vote for their favorite volunteer who has chosen a charity. You'll see when you go online to vote which charity and who has chosen it. Or you can just simply vote for the Career Builder Challenge. Every vote is $1 to charity. If we become the top tournament out of the 16, we will be presented with an additional $55,000 to go to charity here in the Valley.
Wow.
So it's a great cause. You vote and charities win. That's what we're saying.
That is a lot. Now, the volunteer, will there be one volunteer picked from this area?
Oh, yes. It's our tournament. So each tournament out of the 16 conducts the challenge. The volunteer from Career Builder Challenge with the most votes gets to deliver the check, and one from each of the 16 as well. The grand total of all our votes, we are competing against the other 15 tournaments for the chance to win the additional $55,000 for charity.
Wow.
So one Career Builder Challenge volunteer or team, you can have up to four people on your team, will get the chance to give their charity of choice an extra $10,000.
All right. And the voting is open now?
Voting is open now.
Okay.
You go to pgatour.com/volunteer, click on Career Builder Challenge, of course, and vote for your favorite volunteer.
And will they be able to vote all year long, or is it just
the voting for Career Builder Challenge closes Saturday of tournament week.
Okay. All right.
So Saturday, January 21st, will end the voting for our tournament.
Okay, folks, and the Career Builder Challenge, before you know it, it's going to be here January 16th through 22nd. I tell you, it happens all so fast. It's here. The excitement builds, and there you go. So now you have a lot of volunteers, but you still need some more.
We still need more.
And when's the deadline for volunteers to sign up?
The deadline to sign up is December 31st.
Okay.
So there is still plenty of time to pick your committee that you would like to work on. We ask that you pick your top 3, and we always put you in one of your top 3 choices, and our goal is to give you your top committee choice to join. We want you to have the best experience you can have as a volunteer.
And folks, with Kristi here leading the voting, the volunteer march up. You're doing such a great job. You're so friendly yourself.
And
you're always smiling,
and
people love that too. I mean, they want to be comfortable. They don't want to be intimidated. They just want to go and have a good time and enjoy it.
And that's what we want. That is our main goal with our volunteers. We want them to come and have a good time and feel at home and a part of our team. And most of our volunteers have the best experience doing it.
All right. And again, that website is careerbuilderchallenge.com/volunteers. You'll see the big volunteer, the green button on.
Be a volunteer.
Right. On the homepage there of careerbuilderchallenge.com. Now, you have a lot of information in front of you. Is there anything that we missed?
Well, I would just say that you need to stay tuned. There's a lot more excitement to be announced with the Career Builder
Nick
Challenge.
keeps telling me that. In fact, he couldn't come on the air. He said, "Not yet, Francoise. We have so many things going on. Not yet." And I said, "Okay."
So many things. I just think that tickets are on sale now, and they're a reduced price till January 1st. So I would suggest buying your ticket early so that you can take advantage of the early ticket prices, and stay tuned for a lot more excitement to come your way regarding the Career Builder Challenge.
All right, Kristi, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank
Again,
you.
that website is on Golf is a 4-letter word website, careerbuilderchallenge.com. Check it out. Buy your tickets now. Great, great Christmas present.
Yes.
Fabulous
Great Christmas presents.
holiday presents right there. You will make the golfer in your family thrilled. You don't even, it's a no-brainer. It's an easy one.
It's an easy one.
Easy
Stocking
one.
stuffers.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of great things.
Kristi, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, folks, we're going to step aside. We'll be right back. You're listening to Golf is a 4-letter word right here on Team 1010 KXPS.